Most people live their entire lives in this loop. They set a goal, they get excited, they work on it for like a week, maybe two, and then they quit. 6 months later, they set the same goal again, same cycle, same result. I did this for years. I'd set fitness goals, business goals, money goals, and I fail every single time. Not because I was lazy or stupid, but because I was focused on the wrong thing. I was chasing outcomes instead of building processes. And the day I switched from goals to systems, that's when everything changed. Now I run a stable business and I'm in the best shape I've been in years. So if you're stuck in that loop, this video is going to change how you approach everything, because I'm going to break down why goals are honestly kind of trash, what systems actually are, and how to build ones that work for you. Let's get into it. So first, let's talk about why goals fail so damn often. And look, I'm not saying goals are completely useless. They give you direction, sure. But the problem is goals put all the pressure on this one distant moment in the future. Like, I need to lose 10 kilos. Okay, cool. But every single day that you haven't lost those 10 kilos, you're technically failing. Every day you step on the scale and see that number hasn't moved enough, your brain registers it as failure. That's exhausting. Goals also rely heavily on motivation, and motivation is the most unreliable friend you'll ever have. Motivation shows up when things are exciting, when everything's new, when you post that gym selfie on day one, but 2 weeks in when it's raining and you're tired and Netflix just dropped a new season, motivation's nowhere to be found. Another trap is that goals make you postpone happiness. Think about it. If your goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers, you're basically telling yourself, I won't be satisfied until I hit that number. So what happens? You hit 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, and you're still not happy because you haven't hit the goal yet. You've conditioned yourself to only feel successful at one specific moment. That's crazy when you think about it. And even if you do hit the goal, then what? You hit it, you celebrate for like a day, maybe two, and then you're back to zero. You need a new goal. You're back on the hamster wheel. I remember when I wanted to get in shape a few years back, I set this big goal. I'm gonna have abs by summer. Classic, right? So I'd go to the gym all motivated for like a week, then I'd skip a day, then 2 days, then suddenly it's been 2 weeks, and I'm like, well, summer's still far away, I can start again next week. You see the problem? The goal was too far away, too vague, and it needed me to stay motivated for months. That's just not realistic for most of us. Goals focus on the result, and results take time. But what do you do in all that time in between? That's where systems come in. All right, so what's a system? In the simplest way I can put it, a system is the process that leads you to success, even when you're not thinking about the end goal. It's the daily actions, the routine, the habits you build that make progress automatic. Let me give you some examples, because this is where it clicks. You want to write a book? That's the goal. The system is write 500 words every single day. Doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if you feel inspired, just 500 words. That's the system. You want to grow on YouTube, and the goal is 100,000 subscribers. Cool, right? Now, make the system where you will have to upload every single week, and with each video, try to improve by just 1%. Better thumbnail, better hook, better editing, whatever, just 1% better. That's a system. You want to get fit, and you say, my goal is to lose 10 kilos, get abs, whatever. The system, 30 minutes of movement every day, could be the gym, could be a walk, could be dancing in your room like an idiot. Doesn't matter. The system is just move for 30 minutes every day, no matter what. See the difference? The goal is the destination. The system is the vehicle that gets you there. And here's the beautiful part. When you focus on the system, the goal takes care of itself. You're not stressing about the outcome because you're busy executing the process. When you build a solid system and stick to it, success isn't something you chase. It's something that just happens. It becomes inevitable. You're not relying on motivation or perfect conditions. You're just showing up, doing the thing, and letting time do its work. Let me break down the key differences real quick, because this is important. Goals focus on the result. Systems focus on the process. Goals make success feel like one big moment. Systems make success feel like daily action. Goals are easy to quit, because if you slip up once, it feels like you failed. So why continue? Systems are hard to stop because it's just what you do now. It's part of your identity. Here's another way to think about it. If you and I both want to get better at playing guitar, and you focus on the goal of playing at an open mic night in 6 months, while I focus on the system of practicing 20 minutes every single day, Who do you think is going to be better in a year? You might hit that open mic, feel good, and then stop. But me, I've built a system. I'm practicing every day. In a year, 2 years, 5 years, I'm going to be way ahead because I'm not chasing moments. I'm just doing the thing consistently. That's the power of systems. When you build a system, success becomes a byproduct, not a chase. You're not hunting it down. You're just living in a way that naturally leads to it. All right. So how do you actually build a system that works for you? Let me give you a step-by-step. Step 1, define the direction, not a fixed goal. Instead of saying, I want to make $1 million, say, I'm going to learn a valuable skill and find ways to offer it online. See, it's a direction, not a destination. You're not obsessing over a number. You're just moving in the right direction. Step 2, break it into daily or weekly actions. What can you do every single day or every week that moves you in that direction? If you want to learn video editing, maybe it's edit 1 video per week, watch 1 tutorial per day. Simple, repeatable actions. Step 3, make it so easy you can't skip it. This is huge. People fail because they set the bar too high. Start small. 5 push-ups a day, 1 page of reading, 10 minutes of practice. Make it so stupidly easy that you have no excuse not to do it. Because 5 push-ups a day is infinitely better than 0. Step 4, track actions. Don't check your weight every day. Don't obsess over your subscriber count. Track whether you did the action. Did you work out today? Check. Did you write today? Check. Did you post today? Check. Focus on what you can control, which is showing up. Step 5, keep improving the system gradually. Once the system becomes easy, level it up. If 5 push-ups became easy, cool, now do 10. Then if 10 minutes of practice feels automatic, bump it to 15. The system grows with you. You're not just maintaining, you're compounding. Let me give you a real example that drives this home. You know James Clear, the guy who wrote Atomic Habits? That book sold millions of copies, but the thing is, he didn't set out with the goal of writing a best-selling book. His system was simple: write 1 article every Monday and Thursday, that's it. He just kept showing up, kept publishing, kept refining. Over time, that system built an audience, that audience grew, and then he wrote the book. The book wasn't the system, the consistent writing was. The book was just a byproduct of the system he'd been running for years. Same thing with YouTubers who blow up. Most of them didn't go viral overnight. They just uploaded every single week. For years, they focused on the system. Make a video, post it, improve the next one. And over time, that system compounded. The algorithm noticed. The audience grew. Success became inevitable because they didn't quit. That's what systems do. They compound. Small actions done consistently over time lead to results that look impossible from the outside. But from the inside, it's just show up, do the work, repeat. So look, remember that gym story I told you at the start? If I had focused on my system back then, just showing up at the gym every single day, even for 20 minutes, I wouldn't have needed motivation. I wouldn't have needed to feel like it. I would have just become the kind of person who goes to the gym. That's what I want for you. I don't want you chasing goals and feeling like a failure every time you slip up. I want you building systems that make success inevitable. So don't chase goals, build systems, because systems make success automatic. They take the pressure off. They make progress feel good every single day. Now go build your system, and before you go, let me tell you, I put a lot of time and effort into these videos, so if you found this useful, please subscribe. It really helps us reach more people trying to get better just like you.